Hello and welcome back to Kurland the Colonizer. I am Robot Genie, and we are Kurland. We have not started colonizing yet. We're not doing that yet. We're recovering from switching over religions and government types by going to Kurland. And we're just trying to get some prestige in this war against France. Maybe we can win another war against them. Who knows? I walked into some rebels. We're clearly not going to win this first battle over here. But we get Switzerland on our side, so things are looking up. It's always good when Switzerland is here. But I'm gonna go fight Hungary. It looks like we got Lithuania on our side too. So we actually have more men, but always fear France. Alright, and we're continuing to change the cultures of provinces. Yeah, so we get a whole bunch of Old Prussian stuff. And we're continuing to make more things Old Prussian. Because that's what we do, that's the restrictions that we put on ourselves. And we're going to paint a culture map mode of Kurland in Old Prussia here, and then we're going to take over all the colonies in the Americas as Kurland colonies. The colonies of Kurland. Give me that prestige, Hungary. I'm hungry for prestige. Alright, enough of that. I promise no more. And France is walking around with a death sack. Which means I'm gonna go hide in the mountains. Hope they attack me there. Hey, France, I'm in the mountains. Come after me, France. Look at me in the mountains, France. Nice juicy target. Come attack. Yeah. Okay. Now Austria, you just gotta reinforce me. Yeah, Austria just has to reinforce me here. Come on, Austria. Okay, battle's engaged. They have more morale than us. That was a stupid decision. We should take it off its stability and go to war. Of course, we're not going to gain that now, but next time, hopefully we can hold out until Austria gets here. But we're really losing everything. We're really losing morale fast. France probably got some really good rolls, like France does. Oh, no. And Austria is going to attack anyway, because they're stupid. Like, yeah, let's... Attacking outnumbered 3-1 to the mountain sounds like a good idea. No, it doesn't. Austria. That's how you lose a war. It's unfortunate that they weren't able to reinforce me faster. Should have been, but it didn't happen. Now, is France coming to fight me? I hope not. Can't afford to lose a lot more. So, I mean, we're gonna march over and try this one more time, because we need the prestige. But we don't want to lose too much more manpower. You know, surprisingly, the war is still relatively even. Is it a defensive war? Take Corsica. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely a defensive war, and we're gonna hold that war goal. Oh, and Aragon and Castile are part of this war, so I think actually we're in a pretty good space. Not like I should really even care too much about whether we win this war or not. Either way, it's not going to really affect me. France is never going to expand so much that they're going to be a threat to me, Kurland over here. Biggest threat to me is Muscovy, but they actually, they're my ally right now, as of now. But if I don't stay big enough relative to them, they won't be my ally. They'll just be like, I want to destroy you. And to get bigger, we have to culture convert. Because rules. Get back here, Hungary. Whoa. How many minuses do they have over there? I don't know, I'm gonna join in though. Come on, you can't lose 2 minuses, but I mean, come on, we outnumber them 6-1. Jeez. France power, that's what this is. Crazy, crazy, crazy France power. It's a special type of power that only France gets. The ability to just dominate in every situation. Apparently we're being backed up by a 30 stack of Austrians. In whatever we want to do. I guess we'll lose prestige. Let's see. Hungary's gonna get pieced out here. They're gonna give up. Yeah, we're definitely winning this war. Pretty far away from our other diplomatic technology. So let's... Oh yeah, let's start some conversions. Danzig still has nationalism, so... Because those rebels occupied it, so we'll have to wait for that. That's gonna be one problem too, is we can't expand that fast because of nationalism. Although, nationalism goes away faster if you integrate vassals. But we'll have to add more land soon. We're counting Lithuania as Old Prussian right now because of this ridiculous mechanic where I can't convert it because Lithuania still exists. It's ridiculous, like I just said. So we technically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 provinces that are not our culture. We can only have 5 at a time, so we still need to do more work. But we also have 5 converting at the time, like right now. So after those 5 finish, then there'll only be 2 that don't conform, which means we can take another 3. And that'll be good. And then the next idea group that we get is going to be the colonial one. It didn't really make sense to get it before now because if we get it before now, we still wouldn't be able to reach where we want to reach. So we wouldn't be able to reach the new colonize on the new world. It'd be too far. And we're back at positive prestige. All right, that's good. Good stuff. And we changed the culture of Livlin. Alright, that's also good. I'm going to save up our points for right now, so we can get the next Diplotech. We're also focusing on diplomatic points, so we get more of them. So we can continue our culture converting adventures. And, yeah, I got enough prestige here. I need more I need to recover manpower. Especially if we're gonna attack Lithuania. Like we should at some point soon. We should attack Lithuania. Riga has claim on this province. No, Riga doesn't exist anymore. Wish I was getting military points faster, but what can you do? This next guy will be pretty good in military points. He won't be good in diplomatic technology though. This is an exactly average heir in that he has 9 power points, which is exactly an average roll. But he has strong claim, so that's really good. Really good. We need someone with strong claim because our legitimacy is terrible. And that means right when he comes to rule, we'll have 100 legitimacy, which would be great. We want that. Want that a lot. Wow, Lithuania is only at military tech 8. We're at tech 10. What a difference. Why are they so behind? Wow, they took local nobility. Those... that's annoying that they took aristocratic ideas. Aristocratic ideas are so annoying. Humanist is a smart move for them to take though. That was smart. Because they have, well, they normally have so much religious disunity, but now that they want reformed, it's a little bit better for them. There's a couple of reformed countries going on. Who's this over here? Lorraine is reformed too. Interesting. Surprised you don't normally see that. Now, who is this Lithuania allied with? Denmark, Poland, and Genoa? Well, Genoa doesn't matter. Denmark does. If I can't get any allies to come in against Lithuania, then I'm not in a good spot. But Muscovy would probably join. I really wish I could support independence here. But everybody seems to be all buddy-buddy on the in Scandinavia. Probably actually just create Scandinavia, huh? That's what it looks like. Oh, I can't even check what I could do for declaring war because we are in a war with them. Gain 1 mercantilism. Yes, we'll do that. We get 22% right now. Wow, Muscovy wants us to join against the fight against Novgorod. We'll accept. We're not going to do anything. Our manpower is too low. We don't want it. Oh, in fact, what's our revolt risk look like? Oh, it's really low. So we don't need to go to stability. But going to trade would be good. Oh, Castile accepted white peace. We're gonna lower, so we can just make tons of money. Yep. Longer save here. Perhaps it seems like sometimes start like not on super low, like, but we'll see if those saves keep on continuing to take a while. I mean, it's to the cloud, so it's to the cloud, so the record. So we might have to make it a short episode here. Yeah, I'm just going to hold on to these points for another 5 years. Unless it looks like I'm going to go over. Our culture conversion projects are going going along pretty well. I think we have converted a lot to Old Prussian. We're reviving the Old Prussian culture. It's a really weird name to call the culture Old Prussian. Seems like they could have used a better name. I don't know, what could you have called it? You could have called it Korean culture. France and Austria go to war and Hungary loses land. that's how it works. But notice that France has been losing these wars and not winning. It might be as simple as actually my involvement in the war. I mean, it's not just my involvement, but the fact that I'm even doing anything and turning the tides a little bit and doing some stack wipes, it makes a difference. Just a little bit of interference can really change the outcome of AI wars. Just like by the Ottomans and the Mamelukes. If you start the game really supporting the Mamelukes and backing them up, depending on who you are, the Mamelukes can just eliminate the Ottomans, or you can eliminate the Ottomans pretty early on. Oh, that's right, we're quote-unquote at war with Novgorod. At war with Novgorod, but we're not doing anything. Come on, Sweden. I support your independence. Sweden rejected our support. They're like, no, we don't want your support. It's like, okay, Sweden. Whatever you say. Improve relations with Hesse again. And we can get another advisor here. Go with the fort defense. I don't like to get land force limits, because then I'll forget I got it and look at my force limits and be like, oh look, I can get a couple more, and then that guy will die and I won't be able to support them without going over my limit. So I don't like to do that. In general, I don't like to do that whenever you can get like temporary merchants or temporary diplomats or anything like that. I'll just start using them. Then I'll forget that they're temporary and assume that they're permanent. And yeah. Just rather go with an option that gives me something that's permanent rather than temporary. Oh yeah, I got the missionary strength. Alright. Getting our admin points up there. We need another 1,200 and we can finish off the religious ideas group. Just rushing right through that. We're not even getting another admin tech until that's done. Now we could get Defender of the Faith. We don't really need it though. There's no real need. Defender of the Faith should give you some monthly fervor, I feel like. Maybe like 0.5 or something. Because don't you get papal influence if you're Catholic and you do it? So I mean, Oh no, maybe you get prestige. Maybe you don't get papal influence. Because one thing I found that was nice was in the religious ideas, normally you get papal influence, but they changed it for reform, so you get fervor. For a lot of other people, you just don't get a bonus, so it's better for, like religious ideas, they're just better for Catholics. Like I don't think Muslims get any extra bonus out of it. So you're just kind of missing out on a piece of it just by not being Catholic. It's kind of stupid. Especially since, I mean, I like humanist ideas, but religious ideas are really powerful too, especially if you have very high tolerance of the true faith. Because, like, everybody's up in arms about the um, minus years of nationalism, but you can also get the that same effective that same effect by just reducing the revolt risk by having really high uh, tolerance of true faith. Of course, I won't help you with culture converting earlier because the years of nationalism will still last the same amount. You just won't get revolts from it. Speaking of that, maybe we should also grab humanist ideas. Idea cost minus 10. I know that there's one set that also continues to also get more reduction to culture conversion costs. Influence ideas. We're not going to take influence ideas, so we're not going to get that. Not this game. We're not taking influence ideas this game. Oh, these borders are so messy. I gotta fix the borders. It's very distressing. Yeah. Distressed. Look at all that old Prussian. So beautiful. So beautiful, the old Prussian. Oh, it looks like we can finish. We can get the... Yeah, we're gonna start the conversion of the rest of these. Alright. And then everything in our original group will be old Prussian. Oh, Austria against the Ottomans. We're gonna join. Why not? We're gonna join. And I think that is going to make an episode. So if you're liking this, make sure to like and or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.